close. Would you guys like to finish your rest? And then head out in the daytime.
I recall myself being on the brink of death.
Yeah, so that will make sense. We'll have you guys rest. If you're like, I think you're not unconscious anymore, Mitchell, or somebody would stabilize you.
Yeah, I think someone stabilized me. I don't think
so yeah, you guys can have a rest. I don't know if you guys want to have watches or not. I don't think it's necessary.
I think we did. Didn't we rest and it was like midday at this point?
You were.
I don't remember.
So the bandits were attacking at night. You guys were on watches, and I believe
I think he means after the bandits.
Oh, after the bandits? Did you guys already rest?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at the character sheet. It looks like all of my stuff is back to.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Then we've already done a rest. Yeah. So then.
Yeah. I think we were just about to leave the bandit camp, if my memory serves.
Then we can head on up. So it's in the bandit camp's up to like the north, like the top right hand corner of the map. So you guys can just start walking up, and I'll switch the map. It'll take you not like maybe just a couple of hours to get to the bandit camp area. So let me move you guys to the actual map. And then you guys would be probably in this bottom left corner. It's where you would come up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to get your guys' little friend. There we go. It's weird when you first drag something out, how it sometimes doesn't always snap to a square properly.
Well, it just drops wherever you drop it.
Oh, gotcha.
Then moving it snaps.
Yep.
Alright, so I need Lumpy and I think Theo are missing.
Say I need Lumpy again.
I need Lumpy.
Say it's slower.
No, just get in here. Oh, there you are. Alright. So which direction do you guys want to go? Do you guys want to go up and around this side, or just kind of make your way through the rough bush, like the dense bushes here, and come up that way? Your little friend will tell you that you guys can go up both.
I mean, what exactly is it? Like a hillside that they're built on, or is that a wall?
So this is like a cliff or something.
Okay.
Well, basically cliff, but it's like a gradual slope up on the left side here and up near the top.
Okay, that's what it looked like, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure it wasn't a wall or something, because I imagine it could also be that. Well, I mean, yeah, Navnik can go through the bushes without issues because he doesn't get slowed down by that because being.
And with your little pal, he'll basically like lead you up through a way into here.
I'll follow behind him. I think once we enter the camp, someone promised him, I think, 3 extra gold.
I will follow.
But I don't remember who did. I want to say it's Eleanor.
I imagine it's Eleanor.
Yeah.
Since she's the one that's been giving him most of the gold.
I was 3. I'll just take it off. Since she just gives most of the money to you anyways, but I believe she does keep some on her.
She always keeps 10 gold, I believe. So if
you just want to give me 3, because then you would just give her back money to put her back to 10. So just take 3 off of your.
I've taken 3 off now.
All right.
Yep.
So here's the camp. You know, thanks. He's gonna ask for the money, and you can hand it to him. Can I go now, guys? Is that all you needed?
Now die.
All right.
I mean, Navnik is more than willing to just ignore him.
But if you guys don't loot, I'll come back at some point and just loot whatever's left if there's anything here. And he'll say goodbye and thank you for the money, and he'll just kind of run off this out of sight. So what are you guys gonna do in the camp? It's a fairly big camp because there's what's that?
Like, is there obvious meat or other things that would interest Navnik?
Because right now you're up in the more of the residential section of the town, or camp village thing.
So
if you want, you wouldn't see anything immediately. No.
All right. Yep. So yeah, he's gonna turn after looking around and not seeing any of the promised living animals or anything. I wrote it down. Yeah. Mox Dosari, you said there would be animals. Where are they? He points to you, Jake.
Well, I said there might be. I never said there were gonna actually be. I said, what if? Right?
Yeah, so this camp is because like you realize even though you've encountered the two groups separately, this camp was roughly for like 20 plus bandits, so it's a fairly large encampment. But if you guys want to roll me perceptions and see if how good aware of your surroundings you are. Lumpy, are you just sitting down by that tree?
Perception. Oh, we're starting strong.
Lumpy. You want to give me a perception roll?
Flying.
All right. So your left, you're gonna be like, oh, I can see like a couple tents, because that's all. You're just paying attention what's close to you. Scarnich and Convulcanu, you'll notice that there doesn't really seem to be any noise from the camp. Like it's completely vacant. Like there's nobody here, or if they are here, they're fucking dead, like silent. So as far as you're aware that you're not picking up anybody in here. And then Navnik, you're just kind of disgruntled that you couldn't find food, so you wouldn't really realize that it's empty right now. You just like run like kind of around the little rooms, the tents. Do you guys want to move in further and maybe start looking through some of the tents or some of the crates that you can see?
Yeah, I'll move into the camp for sure.
Yes.
Because it seems empty to me, yeah?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Seems empty. Eyes about you.
I'll go check this tent out.
Yep. If you want to give me a perception roll, because I put together a little thingy here. Depending on how good you are, you might find some loot. Alright, what did you get here? 4. Jesus Christ, Jake. You'll find an iron pot if you want to take it.
Why not?
Alright, you can just add 1 iron pot to your. Other than that, there'll just be like some like fur like blanket kind of type stuff on the floor. That's maybe like a lantern, but it's kind of like a burnt out candle, so there's like no point on taking it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty much empty. What's everybody else doing?
Burn it around.
Did you just say you want to burn it to the ground?
Yes. Yes, actually.
Is there like any obvious bigger structures? Like, are these mostly tents?
These are immediate here are tents. This looks like a large gathering type of tent. Like it's fairly big that it could probably fit all the bandits in it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
And then
head in
this
that
one's
direction.
also just as big. And then these watchtower, there's 2. Like these watchtowers are pretty much like kind of the size of a tree.
All right. Yeah. I'll head towards this big structure here.
All right. Roll me perception. Again. All right. Yeah, you're not even gonna. Oh god. Okay. So as you approach, you're not. Everything's quiet. Nothing's. You're not alert to anything. Are you choosing to enter it?
I mean, I'll peek in. Is there anything like moving in there?
As you peek in, you will notice that there is something moving inside.
A T-Rex.
let me actually do a perception roll for this thing to see if it is distracted or not, or paying attention to you. Where is its perception? I don't think it has a perception. What is? Oh, it does. Here it is. Okay, yeah. As you like pull back to peek, it will turn and look at you, and as it turns, you realize that it's a massive bear type looking creature.
Shit, it's Werebear.
And it's it hasn't moved yet towards you, but it knows you're there. What are you
Alright.
doing now that it's spotted you?
I think first I'm going to kind of freeze, just look at it. Does it appear to be hostile or is just observing currently?
It's observing, but you can actually, how smart are you? Let's see if you would be able to. I think it's insight, right?
I have a 13. I'm pretty sharp.
Yeah, roll me something like insight, so if you can feel it's like a general intentions.
Oh my gosh!
All right, so
I'm a freaking 10.
you'll kind of feel like get this feeling that it's cautious, but it's not necessarily hostile yet. Like it's just wary. It's kind of on guard. It's waiting to see like what you do.
Navnik is going to give off the exact same sort of wariness and just leave it to the tent for now.
All right, it's not gonna follow you, but it is gonna keep watching. It's not. It's staying like focused on the flaps at the entrance.
He like
Um,
drops into a kind of a combat crouch and then just moves
skirts
away.
backwards away.
Probably moves kind of away and then starts heading for the other tents.
All right. So the rest of the party doesn't know about that. What are you guys doing now?
I'm making perception checks towards the woods that abuts the camp, just so that we don't get snuck up on from outside.
Yeah, everything seems to be fine.
Does this tower up here exist, by the way?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's where I'd be heading. Sorry, I
Alright.
thought you'd finished your description. I didn't mean to.
No, it's all good. So yeah, if you want to head up through towards the tower, Pinball Canoe, you're not gonna find anything or hear anything. Like you'll just hear the wood. Nothing that would put you on alert. Like you're like, okay, it seems like there's nobody hostile or anything hostile around here. It's it's
I'm still
fine
gonna
to
stay and
explore.
watch.
Yeah, you can stay like alert. Are you choosing to climb up the watchtower? You want to look at the crates and stuff
Nah, I'm
beside
climbing
it?
the watchtower first.
You're gonna climb it? All right.
Before I do anything else.
Yep. It's just it's a fairly stable. It's not like rotted or anything, so you'll be able to climb up with no problems. What are you doing once you get up top?
Oh, is there anything cool up there?
You might. There's just like a couple like arrows, kind of in like a makeshift holder.
How's the view?
It's a pretty nice view. It's a little like difficult to see very like far because the trees are pretty dense. You'll realize that it's kind of more of like for anybody that's immediately here near this cliff face, it's to get like alert the rest of the bandits so they can get ready or take shots at anything that's trying to scale up the cliff or like come up around the slope towards the slopes. But it doesn't. You can't really make out too much out in the distance. But if you want to make me a perception roll, let's see if you'll notice. You will notice, because they're kind of big. They're not aware of you yet, but there are a couple ogres kind of just lumbering around slightly in the trees, in the tree line. They're not close enough in the clearings yet, but you can kind of make them out that they're there. You don't know. It doesn't seem like they're aware of anything. That they're just kind of like wandering around through the forest.
Well, as long as they're keeping themselves a distance away, I won't do anything. But I'm just gonna keep an eye on them.
Scarnage.
I'm
And
checking
Nev-
this fire.
It's actually not lit. It's just like where the campfire is. It's so if you would if you're checking to like see how long ago it was lit, you'd realize it was around the same time that you guys had like roughly the people that you've encountered at night would have been the last ones to light it, and they put it out before they left. So nobody's lit it since. Is anybody else searching for anything? Looking in any of the crates or any of the boxes?
I'm a goblin. You know.
Alright, make me a perception roll. And my water just leaked all over my...
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to this building as well, but I am going to drop into stealth after witnessing that thing.
Yeah, so you're inside the tower? Like on the top, or...?
No, I was moving around.
Oh, you're moving towards where Theo is, okay.
Yeah.
If you guys are both looking for things, make me a perception roll.
So just a quick clarification, we're using perception instead of investigation for searching things?
Do they have different modifiers?
Yeah, generally.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can switch the DC that I had for, just give me an investigation. Same DC, that will find you, alright, so, Navnik, you will find a Rapier Plus.
Out of what?
The, inside this tent.
I mean, like, what is it made out of? is
For
the
you,
question.
I'll let it be made out of bone, so it fits your theme.
All right.
So it's
We'll
a
pick it up and look at
plus
it.
version rapier, yeah. And then for Scarnich, you will find a sled if you want to take it.
Is it a human-sized sled or a goblin-sized sled?
It would be a human-sized sled, because
I'll
most of the
leave it.
bandits are humans.
I'll leave it in place.
Okay.
Yep. I'm guessing we don't run into anyone in this particular tent.
Pinball Canoe, what are you doing out there? You moving around, or you just kind of sitting, like staying watch? And then ogres are gonna. While this is going on, the ogres are gonna move up a bit.
Do they look like they're coming like towards the camping to get in there?
Not now. Right now, it just looks like they're going in this like a straight direction. So you can just keep an eye on them and see if they make if they start veering off up towards the slope.
Yep.
The slope starts like right around this tree. So basically, if they start coming up by that like this way, then you'll notice that they're coming up.
Out of curiosity, how high up am I?
You're probably like a good like 20 feet.
Good to know. So yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on them.
Okay. Navnik, are you investigating the tent some more, or are you going to be exiting the tent?
I haven't found anything interesting.
There are some more like crates and things that would be in there that could be opened up if you want to investigate some more.
I think I'm actually just going to follow around Scarnich.
Yep.
Scarnich. Considering I found something kind of neat and I haven't found anything else of interest, so I'm kind of happy to just follow around him for a moment and make sure that.
Roll me perception to see if you realize that the bear thing has exited the tent. Yeah.
That's pretty good perception.
So you'll kind of get like a little like tingle in the back of your neck kind of thing as you're following Scarnich around, and if you like turn around, you're gonna notice that the bear stepped out of the tent. And he's looking like towards you guys.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to point him out for
Scarnich.
Scarnich and try and kind of pull him away.
Yeah.
to leave this tent. Unless he's really, really interested. Shoot. 1 second.
And then while this is going on, the ogres are gonna be moving up some more. Let's see, how far is he from you? He's about 20 feet. He's not really making a lot of. Oh, sorry, Lump. I was using you to measure.
You're a unit of measurement.
Yeah. So the bear's not making a lot of noise, so I don't think you'd realize because it's not like they're heavy doors. They're just kind of like flaps. So
I've got no idea they're there.
yeah. The bear will move up a little bit more.
That dude could start climbing the tower and I wouldn't notice. I'm laser focused. On
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
ogres.
say you're focused on the ogres, so pretty much the only ones aware of the bear are Mitchell and Theo. I want to wait for them to get back though before I do any more with that. So we'll go up to the ogres. The ogres are gonna come up to here and then they're gonna stop like they're thinking. So you're gonna be a little kind of on edge, like please don't come this way, kind of like
How many
please don't.
How many trees are north of them?
There's a pretty dense forest up off the screen.
Okay.
And then right here, there's only like this one tree. Because you're watching them, you can still like as the wind and like the branches are moving, like, you'll be able to see them.
I should probably be up top, yeah.
Yeah, you'll still be able to see them like that they're standing underneath like the branches of this tree, kind of like they're just kind of like stop, like they're pondering.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
cast
which
silent image. I'm going to make a image of, well, myself appear
And we're back.
welcome back.
north of them by the dense trees.
Yep.
I'm gonna have it like stick its tongue out at them.
They are gonna walk up
As when they're walking up to it, I will have it
like
start
run.
running away, and when it
Yeah.
breaks vision, I'm just gonna make the spell poof.
Yep, they're gonna chase it and like follow, and then they're gonna go off, keep chasing it and stuff. So for now, until they might, I don't think they're not very smart, so I don't think they'll realize. They'll just keep chasing, thinking that you're fast.
That's what I was functioning under the hope of.
Yeah. Scarnich. Navnik noticed that the bear exited the tent. And he was kind of, because he's following you around, and when he realized it exited the tent, he kind of grabbed you and pointed towards it. The bear is moving towards you guys.
Holy sh! Oh, well.
And it's very big. And it's walking on two legs, and it has a hammer thing, like a great axe hammer. So it's not a normal bear. Let's see.
Could be a Russian bear.
What would it be if you want to know what it is?
Could be nature check.
Nature or survival, I think. Either one of those would work to figure out what it is.
I have made enough campfires with sticks to know what that is.
Well, I have neither of those.
It's a fucking thing.
Fucking walking bear.
So I will stand behind Navnik.
Yep. Yorlith, are you still focused up here? Because it seems like they fell for your trick, and they're not going to be coming back anytime soon.
I do like how there have been 2 threats detected by this party, and we've gone to no effort whatsoever to alert each other of those threats.
I had no way to do it quietly.
And at least Yorlith dealt with the 2 ogres, so What are you doing right now, Jake? Are you gonna be looking up that way more, or are you gonna be starting to
I'm
like
just-
look back to see what
I mean,
they're doing?
I'm just gonna wait a few minutes, like keeping an eye on where
Yep.
they disappeared off to make sure they don't come back.
Okay. Pinball Canoe, what are you doing?
I'm looking out.
Yeah. All right. You'll still see nothing hostile up in like the area above north of you or to your like left.
Yeah, good. That means we're safe.
I will start this. Because now you'll for Navnik and Scarnet, you guys will realize that this bear's starting to like get a little on edge, and it looks like it's going to attack. Where is its page? There it is. So I'll have you guys all roll initiative now, and then just the ones that aren't aware of this, I'll just skip you.
Yep. Because until anything pops up, I will just be
Yep.
looking at those fucking trees.
And I think we just need to wait for Mitchell. But damn, Scarnage with the high alertness. He's ready for it. He's ready. He's more ready than the bear was, even though the bear started it.
I see. Cannot be seen.
So at least you guys got one of the neat things I hadn't hidden here. Bless you.
I apologize. Someone grabbed my attention.
No, it's all good. The bear's walking towards you guys now, and you realize that it's more hostile now. So I will have you roll initiative. Only you and Scarnich are aware. You do have a moment if you want to alert anybody else. Hello, Eleanor.
Hello. Sorry, my mom and I were playing what is that game? Ticket to Ride.
Okay, that's fine. Good timing though, because your master might need some protecting.
Oh, great!
She could
Perfect
sense
timing.
it. She could feel it in the ether.
Your
Yeah,
creator, I should say.
It told
I was
her
just
here.
like,
Otherwise known as you're probably already standing there based on
Yeah,
what your normal
that's-
actions are.
Yeah, I just didn't want to play it for her.
Yep.
Stop!
I mean, how,
Not
how
helping.
big? Like, if I yell, do I think that the others will hear?
Probably, because the camp's like. Let's see, how long? Let's measure. So from like where you guys were to the tower's like 50 feet.
Oh,
So
50 feet, anyone could hear.
you should be able to yell and alert anyone that's there.
So yeah, I'll let out a. I am gonna yell out in Draconic just on the off chance I don't catch any additional attention. Plus Navnik being Navnik. Yeah, so he'll yell battle or something to those extent in Draconic.
All right. Yorleth, would that?
I don't speak Draconic.
I know, but would you hearing it would that kind of alarm you though?
Navnik's really weird. Like, I'm just assuming he's just yelling for some reason.
Alright.
And because it's in a language I don't understand, I figure it's not targeted at me.
Yep. Pinvalkranu, you can speak it, can you not?
If I remember correctly, Pen Valkranu is the only other person that can
Yeah.
speak it.
So Pinvalkranu would realize that Navnik yelled battle. And then I just need whenever Eleanor loads in to put herself in and then roll initiative for me.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
fine, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Is that the bone rapier I found? Like, what does it look like? Is it just like the bone one I have?
It's like yours, but you can like realize that it's made out of like a sturdier animal.
Yeah,
Whatever it's made out of, it's denser, more like sturdy. It's like a bet. You'll realize that it's better than what you're currently using. It
Alright.
feels like more balanced, like the weight's more balanced evenly. It's you'll tell that it's a better weapon, but just even off of your instincts alone, you'll realize that it's better.
Then yeah, I'll draw that one rather than my usual.
Yep.
And my short sword.
Yeah, and it's literally just a rapier plus.
I mean, you say that, but what does a rapier plus actually mean?
Rapier +1, I believe it gives you +1 to hit.
Yeah.
If I look it up in the
Is it only
you
a
have a
+1?
+1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Okay, yeah. Navnik wouldn't know that, but yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause he's a big dumb lizard.
Leonard, did you roll an initiative for me?
I'm sorry.
Make sure you click on yourself.
I think that, if I'm being honest, I may have been drinking.
Oh, that's fine.
Not quite as awake right
Alright,
now.
descending.
That's
Alright.
the wrong person.
Navnik, you're up first.
All right.
Oh, and I'll enlarge it so Eleanor can see what it looks like.
It's so cute.
I mean, yeah, but also kind of terrifying looking.
I want to cuddle it.
So this thing is openly hostile at this point?
Yeah, like it's kind of almost like you're in its territory or something. So it's like in attack mode.
All right. I'm actually going to. Is it actually like 15 feet to get there?
Yes.
To get up into its face? Okay.
Yep.
Then yeah, I'll run up and I'm going to use my action to do dodge rather than attack it. And yeah, Navnik is going to yell something along the lines of "yield" in common. I don't think it's
Okay.
probably exactly yield, but that's his intention. Just trying to think of how he'd phrase it.
So you're yelling at it to like he's yelling at it to like stop, basically, right?
Yeah, basically.
It's
Possibly something more along the lines of "We shall leave. Let us leave, and we won't cause you any harm," type of thing. But he is
it's-
going to run up and dodge. So.
yeah, it's not gonna. It's just gonna like stare down at you.
How much taller is it than Navnik? Navnik is big.
It's
He's a
6'3".
large boy.
So it wouldn't be too much. This thing's like 7 feet. In this form, so it's looking down, but like not like too much. And it's just gonna like gaze at you, kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, Navnik does hunch. He's not usually at his
Yeah.
full height because he usually kind of moves around like a
And so you're holding a
like a
dodge,
lizard.
right?
I'm using the dodge action, so all
Yep.
attacks against me are at disadvantage.
Okay.
Unless
Scarnage.
they're I don't know about them.
I am just gonna delay. I'm just gonna wait and see what it does.
Okay. So you want to go at the end of the round?
Yeah.
After everybody else, then. Alright, I will just move you down. After you will go after Eleanor then. All right. Obviously you guys can see his name, but you guys don't know that.
We can't see its name.
Oh, you can't?
Can because you're on the DM.
Oh, okay. Good.
We could see its name when you rolled its.
Yeah.
When you roll its stat.
All right. So it is going to make a bite attack, and you said it has disadvantage, right?
Yep.
So I'll just roll twice and then take the lowest.
Yep.
1, 2.
It looks like it's
Oh, it did that. Oh, yeah, it auto does it. So the first one I think would hit anyways, with disadvantage. All right. So let's do 12, and you need to make a con save.
Well,
Damn, you're fucking
That was
smurfing.
not that smurfing. I'm at 5 health. I only have 17.
Unfortunately, he's got multi-attack.
Oh, it still has disadvantage on all attacks.
Yeah. That one will miss.
That one would have missed anyway.
Yeah. And then it will
Lizard
make a
Werebear
claw.
form. Oh, jeez, that would be scary.
Does the 12 hit?
No.
Alright.
Navnik is very, very fast. So.
Then that will be it for its turn.
So I hear
My
stuff
turn?
happening, right?
Yeah, you, Navnik yelled battle in Draconic, so you would have been alerted by that, and you can hear the fighting going on, so.
Action.
Action draw.
Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rage.
Urgulurg.
That's my action, my draw, and my bonus.
Yorleth.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how aware would I be of this?
At this point you'd be aware that there's something going on. Like you can hear the sounds of like skirmishing, and you would have heard the bear kind of like roar as it bit Navnik.
Shit. So when I measure it out here, this is 60 feet.
Yep.
Is it actually 60 feet or no?
So you're up
Yes, that is why
in
I'm
the
asking.
air, so I'd probably
I would assume
don't
it's more.
yeah, so I'd say it's probably, I don't know how to do it exactly, but I'd say like add 10 feet for the height, like elevation difference.
Well, we can do it the old-fashioned way. 60 feet, 20 feet up. How do you? It's like what? A squared plus b squared equals c squared or something. I don't remember the triangle thing.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
It's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That's a Pythagorean triangle.
Yep. Oh, this is.
So it'd probably be more
60.
than that.
This is
Okay.
20. I'm doing
So
it.
how much movement is it for me to get down the ladder? Is it extra movement than normal?
No, it would just take you like 20 feet of your movement just to go down it.
Okay.
And you'd have 10 after going all the way
Yep.
down.
If I go there, can I still see him, or is a
Yep.
tree in the way?
He's pretty bulky, so you'd be able to see enough of him that if you wanted to yell at him or something, you could.
Well, that's what I want to do.
Yeah. You see enough of him that you know he's there.
Stop
So
biting
apparently
my
it's only
friend.
about 63 feet or so
Oh, alright.
from the top of
This is
the
vicious
it's-
of insults.
Gonna make a wisdom
thing.
save.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Alright.
And he has disadvantage on his first attack next turn.
Yep.
As a bonus action, Mitchell, I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
Neat.
He's got a disadvantage, you said, right?
Yep, for 1 attack. That's my turn.
Alright. It's.
So we can hear the bear growled, right?
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm awake because I'm a thing.
Well, you
You're
guys weren't
right.
even sleeping. Your creator was just looting things, like looking around and stuff. So it's daytime.
Oh, I thought we were sleeping. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna run up to it.
Yep.
It just is gonna punch it
Okay.
once I find that attack. Punch.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah, that's real bad.
I've seen
But
better
that's-
punches.
That's okay. We're gonna try again. Punch it. Oh wow. This is,
That
you know
was
what,
good.
guys? Don't depend on it's not their day.
Yep.
It's not their
Yep.
day.
Yep. Scarnich, your hell turn.
I would like to cast bless on you.
You wouldn't be able to see Yorleth,
Oh, okay.
because that's a big
You
tent.
shouldn't give it to me anyway. I can't remember the last time I rolled a d20 in combat.
There.
Which one's the
And then
boss?
cast
Is
it.
that the half heart?
Hmm?
Yeah, I put the heart with the circle around it
The
for
pretty
bless.
circle one.
Yeah.
Okay. I was ready. I just didn't know.
Yeah, I don't think there's like a consistent symbol that every
No.
DM uses on Roll20. It's just whichever happens to work well enough.
Yep.
As long as you remember it exists, it doesn't matter.
I have favorite symbols. Does that count for anything?
And am I right that a disengage
I mean,
doesn't
for
actually
you, yeah.
Because like I have this one. That's my favorite one because it reminds me of Thaumcraft.
What is it, Theo?
Am I right that disengage doesn't actually give you movement? It just gives
It
you
just
No.
makes your
not
movement.
attack. Yeah, that's
Yeah. It just makes your movement different. Yeah.
So in that case, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, let me switch, fix the order quickly because I forget. All right, Navnik.
All right. Namnik is going to cast the Zephyr Strike spell.
Okay.
So, as a reminder, that's what it does. So, cost his bonus action. And then he's going to attempt to stab the bear with the new rapier. Because apparently it doesn't want to play nice. Did I add the bonus already? I did. Good. Stab.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. Ooh,
All
Alright.
right.
pretty nice stab.
Yeah.
And I guess that was an advantage because of the spell.
Yep.
And then since Zephyr Strike makes me not, basically gives me instant disengaged at all times until the spell breaks.
Okay.
So I'm going to move away after friggin' falling to 5 hit points. How far do I want to move? Don't really want to move behind it that much. Actually, you know what?
It will grunt.
Let's bring you into this.
Remember,
Dash
Mitchell,
over
you don't
you.
have to only use 30 feet because you got extra 30.
What do you mean?
Zephyr Strike.
It gives you extra 30 feet.
All right, yeah. Forgot. Yeah, I'll just run behind
There we go.
Behind
Yeah.
you. and point at the bear thing. And declare it an enemy.
All right. Scarnage again.
Uh,
If you have one of them shields, Theo, you might want to
Yeah,
think about putting it on.
ward on Eleanor.
All right.
I
Let's
take
Already
that
seen
ward.
how effective that is.
What do I want to use as the ward? Oh, perfect. The person with the weird aura around them. That works perfect.
Bingo, bango, bongo, bish, bash, glosh.
All right.
Gosh.
Glosh, glosh.
And
Um,
that's effectively the end of my turn.
All right. Bear dude. He is going to walk up to here. He's gonna attack its.
Mm.
And
My
he's
God.
going to.
It has 18 AC.
I think so.
16.
16. So yeah, it would go. That would hit then,
Yeah,
right?
it would hit.
'Cause
Yep.
7 damage.
I think that busts the ward, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So it needs
Take-
it.
Makes
Yeah.
his reflex save.
All right. So he
And the
takes.
saves just are not
Four.
very.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Get fucked,
Yeah, I mean-
idiot.
It's something.
I mean, to be fair, Theo, that's better than a lot of the other options.
Eleanor still takes the damage, right? The 7.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then he's gonna make his multi attack.
Yeah.
Oh shit. He has disadvantage though, doesn't he?
Nope.
No,
Oh.
only for the first attack.
Disadvantage
And
for
the
the
ward
first attack.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah. If the ward was still up, then yeah, he would be at disadvantage, but it's gone.
He's knocked out.
Really?
He only has 19 health as far as I know.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I forgot that you took initial damage.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, I was surprised at first, and then I remember
its
the
last.
7.
It's gonna make its final multi attack on you, then Scarnage, and it's gonna bite.
That will hit. Alright, I am unconscious.
And you need to make your con save. All right, you are now cursed. And that will be it for the bear.
Wait, I could have used a key to take the dodge action?
On your turn, yes, you could have.
Oh, on my turn. Okay, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
not
work there.
not
Thank
as a
you.
reaction.
I'm frustrated that actually might have survived.
That will hit.
What do you say? I
I
can't
like
hear you over the breathing.
It probably would have saved you considering it would have been a 12 rather than 27.
All right. So,
Fine.
are you doing anything else? I don't know
I
if you
don't know
have
how
any
to
bonus
use the
attacks or
dodge
anything, do you?
action. I've never had it before.
Gotcha.
It's just a combat trait
Alright.
that everyone can use. It uses up your action to bestow disadvantage on every target
Your
that
left.
attacks you. I think with few exceptions.
Important question. Is he like standing in that campfire?
It's
Kinda. It's
actually
not lit
on.
though.
Yeah.
Well,
But it could
would you define it as a small campfire?
I mean, it's a fairly big one because it sits like a bunch of other people.
Effectively, I'm asking, prestidigitation can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Yeah,
And if
it's
he's
not a.
kind of standing in it, I would try to light it on his foot.
Yeah, sure. I'll say it works.
All right, so I will do that as my action.
What's like a normal like a weak fire attack spell?
I mean, I wouldn't even
Damage.
really expect it to damage or anything. I just expect it kind of
Does some
surprise him.
damage if that
Yeah.
A little more than that. Like what's like a firebolt or fireball, whichever one's weaker.
Firebolt is
Yeah,
1d10, but that's a bit much.
Okay, that's
What
a
is
lot.
alchemist fire damage? I'm trying to think. D4 or
What about
D6?
Produce Flame? What about
I think
Yeah.
I think
Isn't there a campfire spell
Actually, I'll do
Alchemist-
1d6.
that lights a campfire?
Alchemist Fire is a d4 damage.
It's
That's
D4.
fine.
D4. Okay,
That-
that's what I'll
That
do.
probably makes the
D4
most
seems fine
sense.
to me.
Yeah.
Top
Takes
bingo.
four.
Ugh.
And then I will cast Healing Word on Scarnage has healing. I'll cast on him.
Yep.
Cast level 1.
As you do that, the bear's gonna like, "Rah!" like kind of, and you can hear that it actually kind of has like a human-ish voice to it. So it's not, you know, a complete wild creature. At least is what you can gather.
Huh. Neat.
That's it for your turn.
Yes, I'm healing Theo
Alright.
8, and then I'm hanging out with these crates.
All right. You need to make a death save.
Oof.
All right.
Fine. Theo's coming up soon, and he's alive.
Navnik.
Oh no, it's still a 1 though. All right. Can I stand there?
The fire is lit.
I wonder then. No thing. Stop it.
I mean, you could Zephyr Strike again, couldn't you? Or I don't know how many
No,
slots you have.
the Zephyr Strike it's still ongoing. It's
Oh,
just,
okay.
It's the
Until the end of that
boosted
turn.
movement.
Gotcha.
Yeah, is only for the first turn. Could you not so I can move the token? It does that. Sometimes if I try and do the movement with the
Yeah,
stuff, it
it's
freaking grabs
wonky.
the map and starts throwing it around. 1 second, I just need to reload it. I think I can move up to Valkranu and stab from next to him. We'll see if I can actually check that.
You can get like right in front of him, I believe. 30 feet exactly.
It's more of the staying in front of him that I'm having an issue with, but I guess that works.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a stab, and this is at advantage because Zephyr Strike's first attack.
Yep.
Stab. Oh, that's pretty nice. That would have
That will actually hit. This guy's not wearing like any armor, so.
Oh, of course, I'm in damage. And then I'll swing the short sword at him.
Yep. As that happens, though, he's gonna talk. All right, guys, calm down. I don't know. I was flustered. I was angry. I didn't really want to fight or anybody, but I was just on edge and
It's not his
aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, he can talk all he
He can,
wants.
yeah.
Navnik's blade doesn't
he's
slow
still,
down.
No, I'm saying he took after you took the damage that he spoke out.
Yep. I mean, like this is Navnik is in
Yes.
battle mode, so he does the stab and then followed by second slash. So
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm guessing a 15 is gonna not.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, it will. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got really low.
Cool. Another freaking mid damage, but I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for your turn.
Yeah, because I don't have any additional movement, and I've used action, bonus action, and movement. So
Okay.
I'm done.
Scarnage.
I will heal Eleanor. For 11.
Doesn't work on me.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, well, I'll heal you, but using Mending, which heals the same
It's
thing.
the same amount. Yeah. Remember,
Okay,
because
well, I
we
have
gave
to
him
be-
that the special one for you.
Okay, well, I gotta be clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Theo's the only one that can actually heal you.
Yeah.
All right. Are you doing anything else, Scarnage?
Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And that's the last spell for the day.
All right. On his turn, he's going to face Pinvalkranu and Navnik. And he's going to put down his weapon. As he does this, he's also going to transform. So let me change this. Where is he?
Oh,
I would-
It is unfortunate that he's doing this in front of a enraged madman and an unfeeling killing machine.
Yeah, I rolled for Navnik whether or not he actually shows mercy, and he rolled a nat 1 on his wisdom, so no, he's not showing mercy in this case. Nope.
Is it up? Oh, yeah, I need to give put his new token on.
Yeah, he's with
Don't
Silver
delete
on
the old
this
one.
one.
What's that?
Don't delete the old one.
Oh yeah, okay. That
It'll
makes
remove it from the initiative order. and
Gotcha,
That's
gotcha.
a pain in the ass.
Yeah, either just move it off into a corner or just
where
bring
the
it into the
fuck
GM
is
if you don't care
his-
about us not being able to see it.
Yeah.
Or the
I
GM
just
will.
need to find his. Ah, here it is. This is what he looks like.
Wow, he looks way more buff when he's in just a regular human form. I feel like getting hit by this guy would hurt more than getting hit by the scarier bear form.
But he is going to suggest ceasing hostilities because he actually was kind of in a rage. And he's gonna look over at Pinvalkranu and realizing that he's also raging, he's gonna understand like, okay, he's in the same situation I was in. And he's gonna try to bonk him, so some sense into him.
It's a pretty big bunk.
Um,
Wait, so he picked the axe back up after
like
putting
he
it down?
didn't like put it down. Like he see how he's holding it.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah.
kind of like put the axe head like he was resting it on the ground, but he was still holding it.
He takes 5 points of cold
Um,
damage.
Armor back at this.
Yep.
From the
Oh, he
top
takes
rope.
5 points of
Yeah,
cold. Okay.
this
that
damaging
is-
armor of Agathis
yeah.
pops it.
And he'll deal me 4 points of damage. So my armor of Agathis has 1 point remaining.
Nice. Oh yeah, because you're raging.
And
He
then
didn't pop it just barely.
does a 13 hit you?
Yes. Alright.
And he takes 5 again, right?
But not anymore because the armor is broken.
Yes, but no longer will he take damage. But for those 2 hits, yes.
Gotcha.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Um,
It's actually a
and
great
then-
combo for barbarians. Holy hell.
yeah. I take it you're still angry, so he's gonna go in for a third.
You know, For someone who's trying to not fight, he is not sending off the right signs at all.
So, yeah. His logic is he was in a rage and he was all aggressive, and then as he started to calm down, he tried to stop it, but he's knows enough about people in a rage that Pinvalkernu's not gonna be able to be reasoned with. So he's like, fuck it, I'll just knock him out and deal with everybody else. He's doing non-lethal, by the way. Yeah, is that it? Or you're still up, right?
Oh yeah, he's a barbarian.
Alright.
He is...
Yeah, no, that's
Pick
a
up.
lot of hit points for everyone else, not for a barbarian.
That will hit. Okay. This guy's like not even phased. Yorla.
That's me. Well, if he had put his weapon down and didn't start attacking visually, I was gonna run over and try to like calm everyone down. But he started just murdering still, so we're not gonna do that.
I mean, he said he's
He's
bonking
doing
them.
non-lethal. So he's not hitting with the blade of the axe. He's
Regardless, he's still attacking
hitting him
one
with
of
the
my
blunt
friends.
end. Yeah.
Blunt or blade, it's still painful as fuck. For saying you're being peaceful, you're not doing a very good job.
He's in a rage.
Give me that wisdom save.
Yeah.
Give me it. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, 4 more big ones. Lump, take a bardic inspiration. Why not?
And is that it?
I'll just move over here. And then that's it.
It's
Will grunt in the direction of their creator, asking if they should continue fighting, because they've been awake since it said that it didn't want to fight.
yeah, because as this is going on, he's still like trying to calm the fucking bloodthirsty ones down. But they're at least Pinvalkernu, I'm assuming, is not going to be reasonable. And I don't know
Again,
about Navnik.
Yeah,
It's
currently
just-
Navnik is not being reasonable either. He's currently in blood rage, effectively.
It's looked back at Scarnage for
Yeah.
answer.
Yep.
So Theo, what are you?
Maybe I'll have to smack him a little bit.
Smack him a little bit. That's what I heard.
That's not what I said, but yeah.
I really like the idea that the golem can't fully understand the creator and just goes with what it hears.
Hey, if that's what you hear, that's what you get.
That's why it has more intelligence than other golems, because it has to make choices on its own. Because otherwise it wouldn't do anything.
Alright, that will hit. Yep. That will hit. Alright,
I'm back.
welcome back.
But now that it has done damage, I'm gonna use a key point to do that thing that makes it so it can get away. I think.
Like the disengage thingy?
Yeah, the
wind-
disengage
The
one.
walk? Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I remember
Yeah.
you doing it before.
Step of the wind or something like that.
Yeah.
Step of the wind. I'm spending a key point so that I can disengage, and I'm gonna disengage back to here.
All right.
It's basically was like I'm gonna get a few punches in beforehand though.
Alright, Navnik.
All right. I'm gonna continue attacking him.
Okay.
14.
Yep.
What is it with this freaking D8?
I mean,
Your D8 hates you.
And then 13 for the next, because
Yep.
that one's just normal. Oh, at least it freaking didn't give me that. Yeah, and I'll just shift around him.
Alright, that's it?
Yep.
Scarnage.
I have very little I can contribute to this fight, so I'll pass.
He's okay. um, on the guy's turn, he's gonna like look at Pinball Canoe and then like turn his head and look at Navnik. Can we stop fighting? And he's gonna like yell at you guys.
First.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
Just put your weapon down. Like, drop it. Stop hitting people, and then we can.
All right. He's gonna just huck his weapon like 15 feet over this way. He's a beefy guy. And then he's actually just gonna sit down, cross-legged.
Dodge action, you fool.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
All
at
right.
least at that, Navnik is going to lose a little bit of the bloodthirstiness, replaced by confusion.
Just fucking Chad moving. I'm just fucking. What are you doing?
Try to scare him.
I'm just not. I'm just gonna say he's gonna save it because he's not fucking. He's a Chad.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
You can do something else though. Like I'm letting you take the action back. I'm just gonna tell you straight up that that's not even gonna work on him.
I'm attempting to scare him, whether
It's-
it will work or not.
Yeah, it's gonna fail.
Cool.
But I'm saying I'm allowing you to have another action.
I've told you what I want to spend my
Alright.
action on. When I try and scare someone,
Yep.
implicit in that is they might not get scared.
Okay. You doing anything else then? Are you just gonna kind of like? Are you staring at him or just kind of watching him now? See what he does.
Yes.
Okay.
If he picks
Your
it back
laugh.
up, I'm gonna smack him.
Alright, so people have kind of stopped fighting.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think either of us
Now
have
it's the time
dropped
to
our
strike.
weapons or anything, but yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to here, and does this crate exist?
Yeah. It's not a like if you're like looking to stand on it or something, you can do
Can I
that pretty
Can I
easily.
sit on it?
Yeah, you can sit on it.
I'll just sit on it and start playing my Yeah, it's definitely a liar hours. We're gonna play the
Liar
liar.
hours. All right.
That's it.
Okay. I can. All right. I'll ask you guys this now. Before I get rid of the only ones that I'm keeping the turn order up is for Navnik and Pinball Canoe. If you guys are like kind of on guard but not going to attack, then I'll just get rid of the order.
If he
Yeah, I think I'm
someone
going to
just
be
looks threatening, I'm
Yeah.
slapping him.
Okay, I'll just get rid of it then for now.
I have a feeling, yeah. Navnik
Yeah.
said it's kind of in the same place.
I'm sorry for starting a fight for no reason. I'm a little aggressive in my bear form, and he's gonna like kind of sheepishly look towards the ground, be like embarrassed that he did that.
Embarrassed.
Yeah. My name's Gregor Baron.
Haha.
Yeah.
Bear.
That is funny.
His private
Um,
that name was.
You'll
Bear,
hear a
yeah.
small, huh?
Like from the bleachers. Ha!
No.
I was
Huh.
here because I knew there was bandits here, and I was coming in to kind of take out the trash, and just found nobody here, and I kind of got. But I was on alert in my bear form in case anybody came back or anything, and just got aggressive.
So how'd you know we aren't bandits?
He didn't. Or he doesn't know that, but
Then why'd you stop?
I don't know, because he's a Chad.
Okay.
We
doesn't-
have dealt with the bandits already.
You guys did?
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
They
That-
attacked us in the darkness, and we slayed them to the last.
I mean, like,
Don't sound
Yeah.
too excited about that, please.
you guys just kind of made my life a lot easier because now I just don't have to deal with it. I do apologize for hurting you guys. I don't like hurting people for no reason. But it's hard to control my emotions in my bear form.
It is understandable.
I
Um,
stopped hitting you while I was angry. You stopped being angry and kept hitting me.
well, I didn't
You
know if
gotta
you'd be able
admit,
to
he's right.
understand. I do admit it's impressive to be able to control your emotions like that. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at that. So you should.
Maybe it's because he transforms.
You must
Um,
not have very high wisdom. Good thing you're too cool for wisdom saving throws.
His wisdom's actually a decent. Theo, just so you know, you do have the curse, so
Yeah.
you'll be able to be a werebear.
Okay.
You guys, there's a bunch of stuff that they left here. I don't know if you guys grabbed anything yet.
I mean, Navnik
Uh.
probably kind of whips the blood off of the rapier a little bit, but otherwise doesn't answer. Otherwise,
I don't really have a need for any like armor or anything. I did find this very good piece of chainmail if anybody wants it, and he'll offer up what looks to be mithril chainmail.
I don't use armor, but thanks. Well, I use this leather stuff, but
Chainmail. That's the heavy one, right?
This is all right. So this is mithril though. So it any heavy like armor disadvantages are all gone, and it can be worn underneath clothing.
But it's is it is it medium armor or light armor?
Let me see what it is specifically. I had it written down
I
somewhere.
have a feeling it's medium armor, which A, it's not
Uh,
size for me, and B, I can't use medium armor.
Hang on, it's being taking its fucking sweet ass time loading the information for me. My internet's been kind of shitty. He'll because you're playing music, right, Jake? He will point out that there was a musical instrument in the big tent.
ooh,
I don't know what it was, but you could like
yeah,
go
as he's
take a
saying
look.
that, I'm already going in there.
Yeah. And let's see it.
With any luck, it's a full-sized grand piano.
No.
Damn.
It
You
is.
carry that.
I'll find a way.
we roll into combat on our war wagon with Jake playing the piano from the top.
It's called a token.
Mad Max.
The Token? How do I spell that?
Tocken.
Token.
I'm trying to find the image for it.
is it mithril armor? Is that what you're talking about?
It's it's mithril chain armor. Mithril's a light, flexible metal. If the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dex stealth checks or has strength requirement, the mithril version of the armor does not.
So yeah, to answer Theo's question, it is technically still heavy armor.
You minimum need 13 strength, I believe.
Normally, yeah, but not in this case.
Yes. So it is heavy armor, but it doesn't have any of the.
Proficiency. I'm trying to remember what the heck proficiency does in 5e.
Yeah, so this removes stealth disadvantage, combat, warding, strength requirements, and stealth. Like all, it removes all that basically.
I can't freaking remember what the negatives are for wearing armor you're not proficient in. It might actually not be anything if all of that stuff is negated. I remember there's something, I can't remember it off the top of my god.
Disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls that involve strength or dexterity, and you can't cast spells.
So, geez. Wow, really? That's the downside for wearing an armor you're not proficient in? Jesus.
Yeah, that's wild.
No, that's scary disadvantage.
I swear it wasn't that before.
No, it
too.
wasn't. It wasn't that bad. I think he just lost an AC bonus and the greater armor check penalty. Something like that. But yeah, no. I mean, Navnik can't. Well, even if he wanted to wear it, I don't think he's actually proficient in it. No, because it's still heavy armor. He's only proficient up to medium. Even though it doesn't matter, considering Navnik's scales, at least he believes, are infinitely better. Whether or not that's true is kind of not a.
I'm sending you the information about the music instrument, Jake.
I will be taking it regardless.
I don't think any of us can use or wear.
I think Stormy
What
can.
about
So
what does Stormy
maybe.
wear?
she's
is
a paladin.
Paladin? That's
I
gotta
know
be
she's
heavy
proficient.
armor, right?
Yeah, she's definitely proficient in heavy armor. What armor does she have now?
Let me see. Probably not.
Just chain. Yeah, chainmail
So
is
the
the
thing-
low tier for heavy armor.
Yeah, but this is this can be worn underneath things, which is what makes it really, really good. She is currently wearing.
Does wearing it under things mean you can add it to like other armor classes, or is it purely an aesthetic bonus?
It does have a use.
I would guess it's more for the, hiding its sake rather than adding to additional armor.
Yeah,
'Cause
let me see.
generally, armor. Yeah, I think I explained this before that armor works weirdly in 5e, where basically it gives you like this is your new bonus stats, because armor changes basically what your base is.
Yeah.
So, like wearing plate mail and this armor underneath it would be pointless because the plate mail is infinitely better already. So you just ignore that.
Yeah.
If someone took the plate mail off, as cumbersome and awful as that freaking would be, because that would take like 2 minutes. You'd still have
Let me
that underneath it,
see.
but I mean, yeah.
Mithril chainmail. Da, 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 da.
Well, I think if he's offering it, we should hold on to it for Stormy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it still looks shiny and whatnot. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
yeah, I'm sure someone wants it just off of that.
Well, not if we put it under our clothes. Although I think barbarians are proficient in some armors, although I'm not choosing to wear any.
So basically,
Maybe consider light and maybe medium, but yeah, it's kind of pointless.
this is light and more flexible. So you would actually be able to sleep with this on. Yeah, so it's got 16 AC. Basically does everything that normal chainmail does, except for the fact that it's lighter, flexible, and you can wear it underneath like travel clothing.
Yep.
And different forms of clothing, and still, so you can like, look unprotected basically. But then once they go through it, they have like fucking.
Apparently, barbarians do get medium armor proficiency.
This
Yeah.
is still considered heavy armor, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Leave
So I
for
think
you.
literally the only one of us that can wear it is Stormy.
Stormy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right. So yeah, you guys can hold on to it. Somebody can hold on to it, or I can just put it into her thing. And
I
if she
could
wants
switch to a shield and one-handed build.
Yeah.
Just, we would probably give it to her. So
Yep.
It makes the most sense for her to have.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. So Jake you grabbed the token, right?
Yeah.
He's also going to offer padded armor of gleaming. That he found.
The hell is that?
And let me find the page that I had it.
If I remember, is gleaming? No, I think I'm misremembering. I know there's an armor that looks like it looks like normal clothes, but it's actually armor that's like a leather suit.
Glamour.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't remember what gleaming is off the top of my head. That's the first thing to come to mind, but I don't know. I'm going to bet based on the name that's probably not it. Though.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
Give me a
right.
sec. Where is the padded armor of gleaming? This armor never gets dirty. Padded armor consists of quilted layers of cloth and padding. The wearer has disadvantage on stealth dexterity checks, and it's 11 AC plus dex. It's light armor.
Yeah. It's bad
So
light armor.
It just doesn't get dirty. That's the
Yeah.
one advantage.
Yeah, it's the padded armor of gleaming. It's kind of like just magical never gets dirty. Would anybody want it though?
It's seat cushions that never get dirty.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if you wear it,
what does
you're
padded
probably
armor even look like?
I
Just
think
the way
it's
it looks.
basically like a gambeson, effectively, or gambus. It's basically it's padded leather.
Yeah.
You have a little more stuff. It's worse than leather armor because it's not as strong.
Basically, this is what it would look like, Jake.
Yeah, it's a
Or
slightly
similar
puffy,
to this.
slightly puffy coat.
Any form of armor that's like that, basically.
I mean, I'll hang on to it.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna wear it, but
All right. Yeah.
The magic item is a magic item, so we might find a use for it at some point.
I will give you the info for it. And it weighs 8 pounds. That's what it weighs.
What was that, Theo?
armor of
Worst comes to worst, it can be sold.
Yeah.
bingo, bango, bongo.
Of course, finding someone that wants it would probably be the harder thing.
Again, bingo.
Although maybe that's just the adventurer mind. Because
And
adventurers
then
probably aren't
he
gonna want
also will hold up this like little bead. And offer it to anybody. If anybody wants to take it, they can roll Arcana.
I mean, the way Yoreth looks at it, she took 2 things already. She's
Yeah.
not grabbing anything else.
I don't really know what this does, but it seemed valuable or special in some sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, Navnik isn't interested in it. So
What about Scarnage?
shiny rock.
It's like shiny.
It's a gelatinous bead.
I don't have the power of Arcana, I think. Oh, never mind. I can.
Can I do an
find-
Arcana check without
Yeah.
looking at it, without taking it?
Yeah, you can. I mean, with all you guys doing it, you'll realize that it's a bead of refreshment.
Oh, nice. We can drink water out of it.
It's basically spongy, flavorless, gelatinous bead, and it dissolves in liquid, transforming up to a pint of the liquid that you put it into fresh, cold drinking water.
Ah,
The
I was
bead has-
memeing, but I guess we can.
The bead has no effect on magical liquids or harmful substances such as poison, though. But you could turn like beer into cold drinking water if you did put it in.
Is it
So it's a magical safe water tablet, except
Kind of, yeah.
Oh my god, you could.
It doesn't work on like poisons and stuff, so
It doesn't work on magical liquids or poisons, but it works on anything
Ah,
else.
damn, I was about to say you
it
could
doesn't, like,
see someone poison a drink and then dissolve the bead in it.
This is what it does. I'll just message
Yeah,
it
but
to
it
you.
wouldn't get rid of the poison.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
before he said that. I was sad.
So since alcohol's a poison, you couldn't use it on beer.
You couldn't use it. It would probably make like brackish water clear, clean drinking water type of thing. I'm guessing is the intended use.
Yeah. Or like salt water.
Yeah.
It'll become fresh water.
Or mud. If
Guess
it's like
it depends
liquidy
on
mud.
how-
Pour me
yeah.
a tall glass of mud so that I can
Yeah.
use my bead on.
Yeah, it depends on how wide.
Liquidy.
Yeah. Whether or not the mud counts as a
Well,
liquid.
Pinvalcrator doesn't want it.
Then he's also gonna hold up a small pouch of Alasuba leaves, which are like a sort of tea leaf.
Question
Um,
about the bead. If you theoretically got enough beads, could you like destroy the environment?
Yeah, I imagine.
Probably.
You just drop
Suddenly-
them in the ocean, and the entire ocean becomes fresh all of a sudden.
That's fresh drinking water. All the saltwater fish dead.
So basically, Alasuba leaf. These dried leaves of the Alasuba tree, when steeped to make a tea, can help a body recover from strenuous activity. If you drink a dose of Alasuba tea during a long rest, your exhaustion level is reduced by 2 instead of 1 at the end of that rest.
Bro, is this dude like Santa or something? He's got.
Well,
so
I mean, he
many
just
items on his-
he looted this entire like was looting the big gathering tent and stuff before you guys got here. So he's
Yeah,
he
no,
basically
Navnik is
just
more
stole the
animals.
stuff that the bandits stole.
Navnik's deal is more animals than plants, so he doesn't know anything about leaves or tea, to be honest.
I'm not sure Yorleth ever would have drank tea.
Yeah, just throwing in.
Ooh, leaves.
All right, yeah, I'll give it to
Yeah,
you.
for what we don't want, or don't know if our characters would use, throw it
Just
on
give it to
Stormy,
Stormy.
Let her figure it out.
All right, yeah, I'll do
You are
that.
now the pack cow, unfortunately for you. Because you're not here to talk about it otherwise. The unfortunate NPC box.
And then the last but not least, there's one other thing he's gonna hold up, and it's a toolkit, and it is a cobbler's toolkit. So basically, these special tools include the items needed to pursue a craft or a trade.
And
Although the cobbler's trade might seem too humble for an adventurer, a good pair of boots will set a character across rugged wilderness and through deadly dungeons.
No, you're definitely right. Nothing beats
Dylan?
a good pair of boots.
Yeah.
Dylan,
Yes.
I'm not sure you should have offered us this one. I'm pretty sure this is gonna end in a fucking brawl. We all are gonna want this.
Yeah, you can make shoes.
Yep.
Oh, great! The ability to make shoes.
Hey, you also with this kit have the ability to find hidden compartments in the boot heels of shoes.
All right, everyone, give me your
And you
boot
can determine a
heels.
shoe's age and origin.
Oh, good. We're saved.
Oh my god, Dylan, you have no idea what you've done.
Alright,
Every
Power
NPC, how
here.
old are his shoes looking?
And then Navnik and Itz look at each other, look at their feet, notice that neither of them wear shoes,
I'm getting
look
the.
confused.
Hey, you
Unless
never know,
anyone-
somebody could beat
Unless
that.
anyone beats my initiative, I'm taking the
Wait.
shoes.
I want to try.
God, it's,
You know,
It
maybe
doesn't wear
definitely
shoes.
don't wear shoes.
You know what? I'm gonna roll initiative just to see, just for the competition. Oh,
Oh, it's
Oh.
All right, we're gonna have to have a roll off.
No, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Fuck. Yeah, okay, fine.
you want to
Here's a port.
It's just straight D20, no bonuses.
flat D20? All right.
Yep.
Oh.
Yorleth, he'll hand them to Yorleth. You can actually get this out of the compendium, luckily, so you can just drag it in.
What's it called in there?
Cobbler's tools.
Nothing else interested me until this moment.
I'm not proficient.
Like all the other items, it's is just like. This one,
Yep.
it's is like shoes. The
Something
fuck
like
are
Volcru
shoes?
doesn't like
I can give you
boots.
the extended information page of this that has even more shit to it, and I'll just DM it to you on Discord.
No, Jesus Christ. For the record, if anyone else wants this, I'm happy to just toss it at them.
This is
No.
what they can do, apparently.
This is so much funnier.
Alright. So,
Jesus, it's like a paragraph.
Gregor is going to then tell you guys. Yeah, so they were probably waiting to send out a shipment back to the Bandit King. So that's why they were gathering all these semi-valuable tools and stuff. But since you guys have, dispatched of them, it's just they're free for the taking for us now.
Who's the Bandit King?
I don't know what his name is, but he's the group that you guys kind of dealt with here was like a small, forward force of his to basically gather stuff of value to send back to him to increase his power and wealth. They actually got a pretty complex system. They've got your basic grunts and stuff, and then you've got your captains, which usually are the ones that usually lead forces like that you guys would have encountered. Then he's got his lieutenants, which kind of manage like the groups inside a specific area, region, or like a kingdom. And they report directly back to the Bandit King, but nobody knows where his base is. He's pretty wanted throughout all the kingdoms.
Too
That's
bad we
cool.
let that other thing go.
What other thing?
Oh, you understand? It's his grunts. It's grunting.
Oh, thing. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he won't pay much attention to you then. Yeah, so that's the bandits' system of this world, at least.
Dominick's mostly forgotten about the goblin already, so that's why he just assumed that everything was dead. The goblin
What are
was
you
your
guys gonna do now?
I mean, at this point,
Well, Gregor is asking you, the party, like, what are you
oh,
guys
okay.
planning?
Since this is dealt with, probably just heading back to that village that Jake, the player, can't remember the name of.
Bristleboar.
To Bristlevort.
Oh, did you guys meet my buddy Eddie?
Yeah. Oh, you
Oh,
call him
he's a-
Eddie too?
Yeah, he's a swell guy. I don't really see him too much now because I had a disagreement with my family, and so I just kind of roam around now. So I don't talk to the other nobles or things too much anymore.
That's too bad.
What
But
was
yeah,
it about?
Eddie's a great guy. If you guys ever end up in Baron, just mention my name. Actually, I don't know if that's a good idea since I was on bad terms. Maybe not mention my name. If you guys go there.
What if you say like, "Hey, we beat the shit out of him in the woods"? Does that work?
Maybe if there's like a bunch of you, if you guys all kind of are all together, they might think it would be believable.
You should say that's what happened too, so it's more believable.
Well, I don't think he's going back there.
Yeah, I don't go back there unless I absolutely have to, and I don't absolutely have to, so I never go back.
Say it all over the place.
Why would I?
Anyone he meets, yeah, those
Make
guys
me
really
look like a
beat the shit out of him.
bitch. I ain't no bitch.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what was the disagreement with Eddie?
I didn't have a disagreement with Eddie.
Oh, I thought you said you
No,
had a
he's-
disagreement with him.
No, with his family, he said, like with Gregor's family. He had a disagreement with his own family.
But you had a falling out with them.
Yeah. He's good friends with Eddie. He just doesn't see him too much now because he doesn't go into he tries to avoid going into the big, like, noble towns.
Gotcha, well, what was their hang-up? You seem so swell.
I need to go to the bathroom really quick.
Were you
Yep.
mad at him like 2 minutes ago?
Well,
I'm
he was
still
mad at.
mad.
Yeah.
I love that you guys respond to Eleanor voice, which is really just grunts.
Well, my father wanted me to take over the town like earlier than I wanted to, but I wanted to. There's a lot of bandits and like thieves and stuff along the roads, and I didn't. I wanted to kind of deal with that while leave my father in charge of this town. He didn't really agree on that, and the other part of the family, my brother, tried to fight me to take over the inheritance. He lost, by the way, but.
It sounds
I,
complicated.
Yeah, I just left, and I just kind of go around fighting bandits, clearing out things, and just trying to help the smaller folks as much as I can.
Is your whole family as tough as you?
Yeah, they're pretty tough. My younger brother's kind of a pushover though, but he acts tough, but he's not that.
Oh,
He's not that tough,
so your
don't let him-
bloodline is bears in it.
Yeah,
How'd that happen?
we kind of
Granddad fuck a bear?
no. We pissed off some warlocks and like sorcerers or whatever they were. I don't know. We had to deal with them to help them with something, and in return they would help us, and then they kind of betrayed us and cursed us.
Oh, so you get this curse by messing with a warlock. Thanks for the tip.
Mm?
I don't actually know how you become a werebear, but I would have cared.
I mean,
I'm
you're
trying
either
to- I'm
bit by
trying
another
to-
bear, or
I'm trying to get him to recall that
born one?
he infected Scarstick with lycanthropy.
Oh yeah.
I actually don't know how it is in 5e, but I know before it was either you could be born one by basically having parents that were
Mhm.
were beings, or you'd be bitten. Therefore, you'd have it that way.
Yeah, and
I
people
believe
who are
that's the
bit in
only
turn
two
have
ways.
less control than people who are natural born.
Born it.
That's the
Gotcha.
old version. I don't know if that holds true in the stuff
Let's
now,
see.
because they changed stuff like that. Because there's no such thing as born and not born and changed versions anymore.
Hmm.
They're all just werebears, werewolves, etc.
Werebear.
Basically, their behavior, they're most good-natured people. They usually try to help others in their communities. But hang on, they saw themselves as the guardians standing between the natural world and civilization. In order to prevent themselves from harming others, they controlled their savagery and isolated themselves. When in bear form, they are irritable and moody, and they actively seek out evil entities to slay. And they're particularly hateful of evil lycanthropes. So that, like, in his bear form, he can be more aggressive. But once he's in his normal form, he's actually a really nice person.
Okay.
I'll figure out a way of how they returned. I'll say that they were cursed. If you're not turned by like a bite, you can be cursed by like witches or.
I mean, the nice thing about
deities.
running a game is you get to say,
Yeah.
"Frick the lore, I'm gonna make my own stuff, and this is how it works now."
Yeah. So basically, the way it's gonna work
This
is
how he does it.
if you don't get turned by a bite, like what happened to Theo, it's a curse from like a coven or group of like warlocks or like witches or something along those lines.
Back.
Would be able to apply it. Welcome back.
Even
It
though
doesn't. If
none
you
of
got
us are
bit
really-
or cursed, they don't affect like how you're able to control it. It kind of most in general when you're in your bear form, it can be hard, like difficult to control because you're more likely to have mood swings and you're very easy to irritate. So Theo, when you go into your form, if one of your party's members basically like piss you off, there's a chance that you can kind of get aggressive with them.
Gotcha.
Not necessarily like kill them, but you can get kind of like pushy or something, or shove them or something like that. It'd be easier to irritate and piss you off. But yeah, so his
Great, that's what
family's
you want in a creator.
his family's been cursed, and so he was born one. But it doesn't be born or bitten doesn't affect any. There's no difference though. And currently, they do not know of a way to get rid of it.
Gotcha.
All right. With that little side note, he was telling you that his brother was a pushover, right?
I think so.
I was on the
Yeah.
shitter. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, he was saying that there was a family fight, like feud. His dad wanted him to take over the town earlier than he wanted to, because Gregor wanted to go kind of deal with the bandits and help out like the small farms and stuff. But his dad wanted him to stay in the town and run it. He said no, and then his brother tried to cut stuff at him and tried to fight him for like inheritance, and he kicked his brother's ass but left anyways. So that's kind of why he's on like a bad terms with his family. And they're all his family's all werebears.
Werebear.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna be heading back to Bristlebore then?
Mhm. Or at least that's what I thought we were doing. Maybe they have other plans.
I mean,
He's a good guy. You can probably you can tell him that you
You're
know.
robot-y.
Oh, am I? Gotcha.
Yeah,
My internet's acting up
Seems,
right now.
seems better now, but it was for a second there.
Gotcha. You can let Eddie know that you guys met me. Tell him that you met Gregor and you helped kill the bandits before. I didn't even have to do anything, and tell him that I'll give him my word that you guys did a great job and might deserve some extra money if he's paying you guys or anything.
Wow.
All right, thanks.
No problem, and he'll kind of like hand you it's like kind of like a stamp or something, like with his family crest, which is just like a bear head. And he'll hand it
logical.
to whoever wants to grab it. And it's basically proof that you guys ran into him.
can he just stamp it into me?
I mean, I guess if your creator wants that.
I'm just
Stamp
saying.
it in.
Technically, wouldn't that also work, and then he wouldn't lose his stamp?
Yeah.
I'm helpful. This is what I was made for.
I'll
Ugh.
leave that one up to you whether you want to get stamped.
Stamp my arm. Give me a
All right.
tattoo.
Yep. He'll stamp your arm, and
That is not what I expected.
now you have the family crest of the Barons on your arm.
Fantastic.
Let me find. This is what it will look like, Ellen. I'll send it to you. Actually, I'll just post it in the general chat.
Okay.
It's a small version of like something like this.
Seriously though, guys, why wouldn't you do that if you have a clay? Like you have a chance to do this. Your body's made of clay. Like
That's fair.
I feel like it's
so-
inviting graffiti.
So basically, in general chat, that's what the family crest looks like on like a smaller scale.
cool.
And you just have it on your arm now.
I can technically rub it out whenever. I mean, it's.
Yeah,
But like, isn't that cool?
and it's still like pretty early on in the day, so if you guys can decide if you wanna rest up a bit or just head on out.
Yorleth will push to just sort of head out.
I think Namek is going to go ahead and do his cure on himself, but yeah, otherwise he's going to move on. Still daylight, so
Unless I'm being mended,
heal.
nothing exciting happens besides me following wherever Crater goes.
I would if I could, but I don't have any mana. Or whatever, spell slots.
I love the
Basically,
use of
that's it.
mana, though. Good.
If we wanted, we could take like a short rest. Just hang out for an hour.
Mm.
Doesn't really matter. It'll follow regardless.
What are you rolling for, Lum?
Never trust him rolling by himself.
For a short rest, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I thought we were taking a short rest.
Oh,
I said
yeah.
I said we could.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, Gregor is just gonna like sit here with you guys if you guys are resting.
Alright.
Just to like kind of look over keep an eye on you guys. I can get rid of his other form.
If
Yeah,
we're
I
taking
mean-
a short rest, do I heal at all, or do I need to be mended
If
specifically?
we're taking a short rest, I'm gonna play Song of Rest, so you guys can all add d6s to your hit dice.
Yeah, so I think how does short rest
Okay.
work? You can roll.
It's an hour, and then you can roll your hit dice.
Yeah, okay. So Eleanor, you can heal. You can roll your hit dice.
What do I roll?
I believe.
Yep. It's
Okay.
d8 plus con plus a d6 for me. But d6 is only for the first one. Lump, you get a d6 too.
Wait, a D6 or a D8?
So you roll
No.
a d8 and a d6.
Yes.
1D8 plus con, though, you said?
There should be a hit dice button on your character sheet. Actually, Eleanor, you see the death saves? You see to the left of that?
Oh,
Yeah. And then you can roll a d6 just individually.
Rangers regenerate spells on long rest, right?
Jesus,
One-
Eleanor,
no,
not
one
a d86.
Yeah.
that's not what I meant. Leave me alone. I don't know how
Roll
the
it-
8 got
It's still
hit.
really low on a D86. What the hell?
I'm rolling horribly today, guys.
My Song of Rest isn't that good. Jeez.
You only get a 1D86 worth of healing on a short rest.
So it's +6 for your Song of Healing bonus.
A d6, not plus 6.
All right, well, I'm fully healed and ready to go
Oh, did I
whenever.
say +6? Yeah, I meant.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Ooh,
Well, there's the rest of my hit points.
Nice.
Poggers in the chat.
I only have 17. That would have brought me all the way back to full.
Alright. So yeah, if you guys are gonna get like ready to head on out, take care of your guys' self. You guys seem like you can handle yourselves out there.
Hey, you too. Thanks.
No problem. Take care, and maybe we'll run into each other again sometime.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
And this time I won't attack you guys.
Yeah, hopefully.
That would be preferable.
Alright. So yeah, you guys can you're gonna just head back the way you guys walk through the bush, right?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Alright, so that will bring you back to this page, because this is where you guys were. So you guys are gonna be able to walk through the bush. It's not gonna take you it's gonna take a few hours, but you'll be able to manage to get back to the
Yeah.
the road
I'll
that
make
you guys
sure
were
that
on.
lead us back to the road.
Yep.
Following our trail.
So now you guys would be up in the top right hand corner, like near the top of the road. It's where you would come out of the woods.
Is it like nighttime by this point?
No. It's probably like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. So it's like,
Okay, so it's getting there, but not quite.
yeah, it's getting there, but not quite. You don't see any travelers or anything on the road because it's getting kind of late. So most people are off the roads now, or they're already getting ready to like camp. Do you guys want to keep? I'm taking you guys are going to keep on heading back towards Bristleblow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume so. That was our plan from
Yep.
the sound of things.
All right. So then you will get to this place again.
Oh god, the Tree of Destiny.
And by the time you guys get here, it would be getting pretty late. So I'm assuming this is where you guys would make a camp again.
Yeah, I mean, if it's nighttime, we'd probably, or at least I'd want to settle for the night.
Mhm. Yeah, no. Navnik will definitely want to stop.
And Navnik still doesn't like the tree, yeah?
Nope. He's still taking a long way around.
What do you say we make the camp somewhere like in the woods around there then?
Yeah. Cut down a few trees.
Chop down a few trees.
Let's
Find
not
more
do that.
trees.
Chop down that big tree.
Well, I
So,
guess
yeah,
Navnik is still afraid of the tree if the tree still looks like that.
Yeah, well, no, it
Doesn't
still looks like that. That's what it looks like all the time.
Then yeah.
Turns out it never changed.
You guys can pick wherever you guys wanna, where you wanna group up for a camp.
I think over on the right side's probably fine.
So just drop yourselves in. I mean, you guys would know that you're about on the next day. You should be able to make it all the way back.
Yeah,
to-
based on the
Bristol
travel
Boar.
we had the way out.
Oh, that's not how you pull out. Nope. I am just. Whee! No, please.
As far as watches go, Yorleth is gonna try to specifically take the same watch as Navnik.
Navnik generally waits until he can see, so usually he takes the last watch.
If you're taking third watch, I will take third watch. Move over here so I can actually click the third
Unless
watch.
someone demands for him to be another watch.
Means that he's in first. No.
Yep. Well, he's smart enough to know I don't
Alright.
have dark vision, and it's dark during watch 1 and 2.
Lumpy, where are
So-
you? And what watch are you gonna take?
Lumpy is fucking in a coma. He just
Apparently.
randomly does this. Oh, there he is.
Woke him up, Jake. You
I did.
summoned the Lumpy.
I woke him up from a coma just by saying his name.
I need its and okay.
Why do you have an orange one?
Yeah.
Lumpy?
What are you doing? You're orange.
Yeah, I'm orange. Got a fucking
Wait, I
cloud
take
of
all
orange.
of the watches. What am I doing? I'm on all of them.
All right. Yeah. And then
Are we using orange now for second watch? Okay.
No, Lumpy's dumb.
Oh,
all right. So first watch. I'll have you guys roll perception for me.
A, B, C, D. Perception.
Every time. He never makes it past D. I've never heard him get to E before saying perception. Never.
Yeah, you guys. There's just the wind. You can hear the wind and the mist a little bit from the tree as the wind picks up. It gets a little louder, and you can just hear whoosh, swooshing noises.
It's being a good guard golem for for its master.
Yeah. You'll hear some rabbits or different thing mice running around at night. Maybe an owl hooting in the distance. But other than that, nothing exciting is going on. Yeah, I'm taking it you guys don't talk to each other because
Golem and
You-
master.
if you want to grunt at your master a bunch and have a conversation with him, you can go.
Mm. Mhm.
with that second one.
Just gave up.
Well, no, because I heard him say goodnight.
Yeah.
Second watch, I'll have you guys roll perception.
Hmm?
Jesus, you're just.
IRL.
Rolling hot.
Finally, he's being good at something. Good job, It's. Proud of you.
Yeah, you'll nothing exciting's gonna happen, basically. Just kind of the same stuff. Van Valken, are you gonna try to talk to the golem at all?
Why?
I don't know. Maybe you wanted to talk to it.
Mm.
I like how you say that in your voice. Just look up at the sky. God, why do I want to talk with the golem?
You.
Mm. Mm.
Whatever.
Good talk, guys.
And then we will go to the third watch if that's.
Watch my perceptive talent.
Freaking it's rolling hot.
God damn, Eleanor! Eleanor's just crushing it.
It's is very on guard because today creator got hit, and that can't happen.
Oh, the creator get hit. Creator got cursed with a werebear.
Yeah, but none of us know enough about that yet.
Yeah, I know. It's just so funny.
It'll be a surprise.
Yeah, it doesn't know that. It's is more like he got hurt.
You're going to be kind of aware that you see somebody walking. He doesn't know that where you guys are, but he is going to be walking.
God.
He's a bulky man.
It looks like an old red magic card.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, he's going to be walking like up the road, and it's just him. But he doesn't notice you guys. So as long as you don't do anything, he'll just keep like walking past. Basically.
Hey, Navnik.
Yes, little horns. What?
So, how come you ate that dude alive? I thought that was an empty threat.
Why would it be an empty threat?
Well, you know, most people don't eat living things.
Most people aren't as strong as Navnik.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But maybe don't just eat people that are alive.
Well, the shiny coins apparently a very strong reasoning. Even life apparently is not as important.
Yeah, I didn't understand that part either. Don't worry.
He just looks confused. Do other fleshy creatures view coins as more important than their very lives?
I mean, I don't, but I guess others do.
Since I assume that most creatures do not wish to die in such brutal ways.
I would not want to die like that at all.
It'd be better if one dies to die in their sleep for weak ones such as you.
Hey, I'm a little weak, but yeah, okay.
He just taps against the scales.
I'm sorry, I was muted, but I said when you insulted him. He defended your honor.
That doesn't even sound like Navnik is being insulting. He's just, it's a statement of fact in his opinion.
Yeah, but he was like, He gave a good growl. It was a really good one. I can't repeat it. I don't know how.
Sad days.
Yeah. Yeah. during the watch, at least at some point, he will pull out the second rabbit that he had.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, he would have kept it alive.
Oh god, he's gonna eat it
Yo-
in front of you.
look, what-
No,
what?
in this case, he actually does like cut his bonds and lets it go with the short
Ah.
prayer.
Oh wow.
Wait,
That was so
so you
cute.
let the rabbit go but eat the guy?
The spirits have been very giving as of late. They deserve sacrifices in their own way.
I'm not very religious. I don't really understand.
Just kind of moves his hands in magical ways. I don't know how he moves for like Zephyr Strike or whatnot. He probably are very short motions, but the spirits grant me blessings should I ask
Oh.
for them.
Like magic?
I suppose, perhaps.
Look, I can do that too. And I'll sort of wave my hands and I'll make a minor illusion of myself just kind of sitting there. See?
Yep. You see his eyes go a little bit wider for a moment, but he seems to calm down after looking at it for a few seconds. Just kind of the low growl in the back of his throat fading away.
Oh, it's okay. But I don't have to pray to any spirits for do that.
I pray for blessings, and they willingly give them.
That's
If you
nice.
want, you can try to roll for religion to figure if you want to see if you can kind of understand the difference between what you have to live in and like the magic gods. Really.
I mean, you're less just gonna interpret it the way
He's explaining it.
he's explaining it, rather than trying to piece it together based on her knowledge of religion. You're an interesting guy.
I suppose.
If you had to give yourself like a nice sounding title, if I was going to tell stories about you, what would you like?
Navnik?
Well, Navnik the what?
That he just looks at you confused.
Navnik the Navnik.
Navnik the
Navnik
lizard
is
folk.
my title.
Like for instance, I'll point out like a Pinball Grenade who's sleeping. Like I named him Pinball Grenade the Mighty. Like it's like a describing thing.
Navnik already is described.
Hmm. What about like?
Navnik is. He just kind of pauses for a moment and tries to kind of, seemingly trying to like translate in his head. Navnik is spirit.
Navnik the Spiritual?
Maybe. Does spiritual mean connection with spirit? Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose that title fits.
You don't sound too
So
thrilled
spirit
about it.
does spiritual does not make very much sense, I believe. Common is hard sometimes.
That's okay. We'll work on your title. I just need a good one to be able to tell stories about you.
Do the fleshy ones want to hear stories of brutal cunning?
At this point,
Honestly, they
it's
kind of
just
like
going
the
to
violence.
it's just going to right into the ground using a branch. Navnik and finish it off with paranoid.
That's not a good one for a story though, because that sounds negative.
Yep. He doesn't seem to notice it.
Well, he wrote it in common, so why would you care?
That'd be like if I described Evelyn like the way she actually is. I could be like, yeah, Evelyn the depressed. Like that doesn't work.
Literally,
Yep.
they just nod as if to say, yes, that is a good one.
No. I'll work on it. Jeez.
Is the spiritual a bad title?
It just doesn't sound like great, like heroic in its own way. It's a good title, but it's not.
Yep. He just cocks his head. What is heroic?
Oh, it's like if you're a hero, you know?
What does hero mean?
Oh boy. Well, heroes are like people that go defeat evil, protect people, save people, that kind of stuff, you know? Like how we protected people by killing the bandits.
But Navnik is not heroic.
Oh, you say that, but I think you're a great guy. And she is.
He just looks at you
She is,
confused.
she's genuinely smiling at you. Well, think about it, because I'm on the lookout to try to find people that would be good heroes, and we all came here with like no memory, and we're all allies, so you must be.
Perhaps Navnik was just hungry.
Hmm. Maybe, I don't know.
Or perhaps he just kind of has his teeth kind of climb up and another slight growl. I was following Kegaro Juglans. The horrors,
What?
abominations.
You're following the abominations?
The unliving.
Oh, yeah, the undead. Maybe. I feel like those taste bad. Do they?
It doesn't matter.
Do you mind if I poke?
He just looks at you blankly. Doesn't actually answer though.
But you don't shake your head?
No, he just looks at you.
Your help will go and kind of like poke at you a little bit.
I mean,
Well, I
where is the big,
Just-
the big
Well,
question?
various spots. Arms, chest, leg.
I mean, he just kind of follows your arm, but doesn't otherwise do anything.
I guess eating all the live stuff really has... I mean, you seem like you're doing good.
Well, of course. I get the proper nourishment from living creatures.
Do you ever eat, like... Are you a carnivore and not an omnivore?
I don't know.
Do you eat, like, anything planty?
I believe I can, but they taste bad.
Oh, but you should. They're
No,
good for you.
the green tastes bad.
No, it's good for you, though.
But blood and gore is so much sweeter.
Oh, no. Ugh.
Mm.
Ugh.
I just want you to know, Itz has put his hand on. Well, are you sitting down or standing up, Jake?
Well, I probably was sitting down, but when I went over to poke him, I would have stood up, so I'm probably still, like, standing.
All right. Well, puts his hand on your leg as if to say, "Stop."
What's up? You see something? I don't speak grunts.
Itz just shakes his head.
Well, okay. And I'll just start tooting on my flute after sitting back down.
I think at this point, probably most of the way through the watch, Navnik seems to realize something. We were supposed to be doing something, right?
Doing what?
I think watching.
Oh, crap, you're right. she'll
Didn't I
like
roll already?
she'll desperately look around. You'll see her like outwardly point to each person, like not
Yeah, like you're
not out
counting
loud,
them.
not out loud, like saying anything, but her mouth is like moving as she's with saying each like name.
Yep.
Is
think
everyone
that-
there
yeah.
to make sure? Yeah.
At that point, yeah, Navnik is just going to lapse into silence and try and keep a watch, even though probably like most of the night's already over. It's a good thing we have it, who's actually doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Hey, it's
Itz
like
is just like, I
Barosaur.
guess this is it.
Oh,
Didn't
God.
Barrett?
What's that?
Nothing. My brain zoned.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to do in this watch.
All right. And then with you, it would wake everybody up, and we would go to a new day. And then we can have you guys start heading towards Bristlebore. You'll be able to get there without like any issues. So I'm just gonna fast forward to it.
Okay.
Dominic will attempt to try and hunt for something to eat for that day, but otherwise, yeah, we'll stick with
Yeah.
the group until they get.
You'll be able to find like a rabbit or something.
Yep.
Something small.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm guessing he's skilled enough to find something to catch.
Yeah. Eddie will be there. And on that note, I do need to run to the washroom quickly. So if everybody wants to take a quick water washroom break, we can go ahead and do that.
Yep.
And you guys can just put yourselves when you get back at the entrance of the town. Be right back.
Drown
we
myself
get
in the
back.
fountain.
Oh, wow, I'm huge. Should I be this big?
You're so big I cannot see you on the map at all.
Yeah, I think it took a second to load.
Look at me. I'm huge.
Yeah, I am gonna go get a drink though, so I'll be back.
Roger that.
BRB.